My wife cheated on me, so I didn't confront her. I just disappeared.
1 year later, about East.
I stared at my wife's phone and something inside me turned to stone. The messages were explicit pictures, plans, declarations of passion between her and David, her so-called professional partner. But the line that carved itself into my chest was simple. Can't he wait for one more night before you head home? Home to me. To a marriage of 12 years? I took screenshots calmly, without shaking, without rage, just precision. Then I placed her phone back exactly where I found it. She wouldn't be home from San Francisco for 3 more days, plenty of time. Some men would scream, some would beg. Some would crumble, I wasn't one of them. My name is Michael Grayson. A year ago, I was a respected fire captain in Denver with a wife I adored and a life I thought was solid. Today, I live off the grid near Flathead Lake, Montana, teaching survival skills to tourists and doing whatever the hell I want. People think running away is weakness. But disappearing cleanly, efficiently, completely, that's power. Lavra and I met during a warehouse fire. She was a photographer getting way too close. I pulled her back seconds before a wall collapsed. For 10 years, we were unbreakable. I rose through the fire department and she built her photography career. Then, she landed a National Geographic contract that changed everything. The trips got longer and the distance between us grew. Then came David. She mentioned him casually, but I saw the light in her eyes. It was the same look she used to give me. Our life became scheduled, distant. I knew something was wrong, but I trusted her. That was my mistake. One night, her phone lit up at 2 with a message that ended our marriage. Still taste you on my lips. I lay next to her until dawn, watching the woman I loved sleep like nothing was wrong. When she kissed me goodbye for her flight that morning, she said, "I love you." "Safe travels," I replied, already planning my escape. Once her flight took off, I acted. I emptied exactly half our joint account, not a cent more. Packed a single duffel, resigned from the fire department with one phone call. Then I drove northwest until the city was just a memory. Montana didn't welcome me. It stripped me bare. I worked odd jobs, grew a beard, and built a new life from scratch. Eventually, I found steady work at a lodge near Flathead Lake. Rachel, the owner, hired me to teach wilderness skills. "You're competent," she'd said. "And you don't talk too much." Perfect. For 11 months, I lived in silence. I didn't check on Lavra, didn't look her up. Absence is a weapon most people underestimate. Then one December day, the lodge door swung open and Lavra walked in. Snow in her hair, face thinner, eyes filled with something I couldn't read. "Room for one," she said softly. I booked her cabin without emotion and handed her the key. Later, Rachel, the lodge owner, found me washing my face. "That's her, isn't it?" I just nodded. "Want me to throw her out?" "No," I said. "I'm done running." She was waiting in the dining room the next morning. "You found me," I said. "It took months," she replied. "You disappeared?" "Completely. You know why?" She explained everything, her guilt, the affair, how she realized it was just destructive selfishness. David had dumped her weeks after I left. Her career tanked. She lost the house. "Am I supposed to feel sorry for you?" I asked. "No," she said. "I came because you vanished without a word. Your silence forced me to face who I'd become." 3 days later, during a snowstorm, she went hiking on a dangerous trail. I found her curled against a rock, nearly hypothermic. I carried her for miles through the storm. Crying into my jacket, she slurred, "Why'd you come for me?" "You could have let me disappear too." "That's not who I am," I told her. When she recovered, she said, "I still love you." I didn't respond. Love wasn't the issue anymore. Damage was. She left me a letter and disappeared again. 2 weeks later, my brother called. "It's Lava. She was hit by a drunk driver." "It's bad, Mike. She's asking for you." I flew to her. She was barely recognizable. I told her the truth. I came for closure, not for reconciliation. She apologized again, without excuses. Before I left, she handed me an envelope. "This isn't to win you back," she said. "It's because you deserve better." Back in Montana, Rachel met me with a warmth I hadn't realized I missed. "You look lighter," she said. "I made decisions," I replied. She told me about a job at the Mountain Rescue Training Center, a perfect fit for me. I accepted. A few weeks later, Rachel and I stood overlooking Flathead Lake. She asked if I still had ghosts. "I've buried them," I said. "Not forgiven, but buried. And what now?" she asked. "This," I said, looking out over the mountains. "This life." "Not the one I lost?" She smiled and took my hand. "Not possession. Not pity, just possibility." That night I opened a new journal. Today I buried the past with clarity, not anger. I choose forward, not back. Lavra survived. She would recover, but our story was finished. And for the first time in a long time, I felt free. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that subscribe button for more content just like this. See you in the next one.